The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
We seen through the 4 o'clock games. They've been talking about this game all week as well. The Packers and Lions. They traded for Michael Parsons, and the Lions, they got all these new coordinators. Like I said, they had like 13 different coaches, new coaches. Smash. And we seen with the Packers, they blew them out. Jared Goff couldn't really do much. None of the receivers couldn't do much. My thing is, did the Packers convincing victory over the Lions in week 1 make them the favorites in the NFC North?
I'm not going to say all of that. They had a good record last year. It was a good showing against a team, the division rival team.
Yeah.
But it was a good showing for them. The first game at Lion Bowl.
I don't feel like there's any favorites in that division. I feel like Dan Campbell, he missed his window.
Least favorite.
I feel like
the Lions should have won that.
I feel like Dan Campbell missed this.
That's a good point.
They missed their window. The last 3 years, they had a good chance all 3 years. Even the first year when people were sleeping on them. To at least get to get to the Super Bowl. They got to
the niggas was injured.
No, they should have won the NFC Championship.
They should have won the NFC Championship against 49ers.
Yeah, but like sometimes you make dumb decisions. Mistakes happen. He went for the fourth down like 6 times in that game because he said this is what we do. Like, so I feel like he missed his window, and this is not going to be the same Detroit Lions for the last 2-3 years. And I feel like that's their fault. He came in with this mentality of, I'm coaching basically the worst franchise in NFL history, the only team to go out with 16. YOLO. There ain't nothing to lose. Go hard, do you? And what doing him has got him the Lions to relevancy, but I feel like they missed their window. Nobody's trusting the Vikings with J.J. McCarthy. That game was script worthy too. We gonna keep
I was thinking that too. No, I actually was thinking that.
As far as Chicago is going to be the same Chicago as last year. Caleb. He just don't have enough talent around him as much as they try to sell it. And speaking of selling, Michael Parsons is going to have the greatest career of his career because they are continuing to advertise his move from the Cowboys as reminiscent to that of Hall of Famer
Reggie White close
when he left the Eagles to come to the Packers. But of course. They kept bringing him up almost every segment, and it just so perfectly, every time they brung him up, it was always something Micah was involved in. A swat, and then he finally got it sacked. Like, they was ready for all these big moments.
I like what what's her name said on Sunday night before the game, too. What's her name, Taylor?
Oh, Maria Taylor?
Yeah, she said he only played the half of the plays.
Yeah, they said he lobbied to play more. They just zerked it on every day.
He didn't even play 50% of the stats, and y'all kept trying to push that he had this big old game.
He has stopped after only a couple and coming out for third down and a passing down, it appears to be for the Lions, is Micah Parsons on the field at Green Bay for the first time in the green and gold.
You think they're excited around here in Green Bay?
I know he is too.
They can remember the 90s when they got a pretty good one. I think his name was Reggie White. Twist, another twist. You go up, under, and look at the effort, the speed, the closing ability, the bend. Micah Parsons, you're in Green Bay, and they are happy.
Number one for number one.
Yeah, my thing, I do think it makes the Packers a little bit better, but I'm not saying that because that was in Green Bay. Wait till they play against Detroit. They might get blown out. Yeah. Like you said, I think the Lions might take a step back too. I'm not going to say that window is closed. I got to see how the rest of the season play out first.
Lose both of their coordinators.
Yeah,
they got to readjust.
I'm going to say, I don't think nobody's going to be able to place the defense tenacity of Aaron Glenn. But
that's true.
But at the same time, what tells me their window's closed is how Jaden Daniels beat them last year. Like, y'all had all the confidence in the world. Y'all went through a whole season. Yeah, but it wasn't just injury reserve. Like, they looked the way the Minnesota Vikings looked the week before.
Yeah.
That's how they look. Like I said, so to me, it's not about statistics. It's about effort. And they didn't put in effort for niggas that was trying to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, like the 49ers. Like, they went to collect the 49ers.
Chan at the top of your screen. Tagovailoa looking for Tyreek Hill. Too high and picked off. Cameron Bynum on the interception. And Achan makes the tackle.
Well, that Florida team is celebrating their offense. Tyreek Hill showing some frustration on the sidelines of the Miami Dolphins bench. The Dolphins with...
All right. And y'all know the last segment, our favorite things. Time for the Come on, yo. My first Come on, yo, is the Miami Dolphins.
Nasty.
Nasty, yo. Y'all seen a beat down that Coach put on and Tua talking about like nasty.
See, and that helped Daniel Jones' story a little bit because Tua looked nasty. He had 3 picks.
Tyreek Hill don't want to be there.
And the defense played good.
Now he back in the news again for domestic violence.
Oh,
Tyreek Hill don't want to be there.
Oh, he was mad. He beat up his girl because they lost.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Just number 1 player 2 years ago.
Dolphins.
on,
It looks even worse because you know how bad Steve when they talk about them how they can't play in cold weather.
Hey,
You niggas was in the dome, and you still got your.
and the dome was open.
I think that
and sun.
I think that sunlight in the shade part was messing Tua up.
What you mean they play in Miami?
No,
From his previous concussions, he was looking like,
I
what's
hear
going
you.
on?
But Tyreek still said you're the most accurate quarterback he ever played with.
He did. That's when he first.
Oh,
got
yeah,
that.
he
Now
did say that.
Tyreek Hill
Yeah.
can't get a damn pass from you. Now he don't want to be there.
Tua, I hope you get good.
Oh yeah, before I continue to come on, yo, let's not forget, as he was talking about the script, that was the Bills' last home open at Highmark Stadium.
Yeah. Like I said, everything was sold. This is the 53rd season. This is the last time that they're gonna be here. And like I said, Josh Allen, it needed to be proven that what Josh Allen did last year wasn't just some fluke. It's some any given Sunday thing. He needed to confirm his elite status and his MVP by beating once again the person that he got second place in MVP. They set it up perfectly for the first week of the season to let you niggas know, to not let it linger to week 6, week 7. Go Lamar.
I'm glad he brought that up too.
Yeah.
What you say when Lamar MVP?
Yeah.
My MVP 2
What, the
years
first
ago. I don't think he
MVP?
should have won that. Josh Allen MVP last year was better than Lamar MVP in 2023.
Yeah. Remember how we were saying?
Remember like how the NBA when Steve Nash won them 2 MVPs in a row.
Yeah.
When Dirk won MVP in 2007, the Mavericks went 67 and 15, but that was Steve Nash's
best year. And then
That was
they
correct.
gave it to him 2
And he
straight
didn't win
times.
MVP.
And the second time he won it, he was nowhere close to winning it. The first one I could understand.
Yeah, because he let
Because
he transformed the Suns into that
They
best.
had the most assists, but the second time it was like, why you get this nigga the MVP 2 times in a row? That was dead wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Bless you.
bud.
But this Lamar, Josh Allen stuff been going on for years.
Alright.
I think they gave it to Lamar
And that was
in
the problem.
2023.
The problem
Josh
was,
Allen had too many
and that's what it
turnovers.
was.
He had
Now that
hella
you said it,
touchdowns, but he
now
had
that
too
you
many
said it,
turnovers.
he had too many turnovers, and those turnovers wasn't enough to turn the tide on Lamar's MVP.
Yeah.
He should have got that year, but he had too many. So then once he fixed that, Lamar wanted to have his best season
Best
too.
season out of-
And that's what
They
made
both had
people
their
say,
best year.
I mean, we already wanted to give it to him. We just told him no more picks.
Yeah.
And like, when a nigga gets 6 picks, you gotta give it to him. I mean, he also had what?
The
The
rushing touchdown.
rushing touchdown. You gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad. I'm just like, this was scripted. Like Lamar came out that bitch with his team. Like, let's show these niggas why we should have won. Let's show these niggas why I should have been MVP. And then right at the end of the third quarter, it was like, who the fuck are these? This like the Ravens.
The whole flip.
The whole
It was like the Vikings. It was like the Vikings
it was
and
like the Vikings and Bears. The
It
Bears was
was.
dominating the entire
That's
game.
what I'm
And then fourth quarter, all of a sudden, here come TJ Hawkinson. Here come Justin Jefferson with 3 passes of his 4.
Well, that game wasn't really like a high score like that.
It wasn't.
But the
way
Bears was dominant.
it was the way people played. It was literally
JJ
almost
McCarthy
a 3-0.
still ain't had no good
It was
game.
almost a 3-0 every time for the.
in the fourth quarter.
It was almost a 3-0
2 passes
every
touchdowns and a
time.
rushing touchdown.
One in the rushing.
One in a rushing.
In the fourth quarter.
The score was only like it was only won by like 1 point or something like that. No, it was 27-17.
Yeah.
Well, 27-20 something because the Bears.
They
scored.
Oh yeah, because they had scored it. Yeah. All right. A common. This is the Shatton of the JaVale McGee of the Come On, yo. Dallas Cowboys, particularly not the Cowboys. CD Lamb dropping down them passes on Thursday.
I don't see this.
They had a chance to win that. This man just keep dropping back.